Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Penn v. Penn.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Penn, Mr. Penn, welcome to divorce court, and thank you for trusting me with your marriage. And this is a very young marriage. It's a new marriage, but it's one that has some stakes in it. You've been together for 3 years. You've only been married for 7 months. You share no children, but there are some 4-legged friends that are part of your family. 3 cats, Luna, Halo, and a little one named Star, as I understand. So, you know I'm not gonna break up this family with Miss Star in it if I can help it. Tell me why we're in court today, Mrs. Penn.
I'm here because I want answers. I feel like I married someone completely different than when we first met. I mean, I moved states, and I feel like he's not interested in me anymore. Maybe we're not compatible. I feel like he might be having an affair, if I'm honest. And if he fails the lie detector test, I want a divorce.
It's, you know, you all have only been married 7 months. You almost are in a position to get an annulment if, in fact, this marriage does not work out. And I'm wondering why you are ready to give up so soon. So that usually tells me some stuff has been happening that is breaking your heart. Am I correct, Mrs. Penn?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Penn, you heard what your wife said. What do you say, sir?
I'm here to make this marriage work. I want to be with my wife. We're newlyweds. I don't want us to go out like that on something we have come together to build, especially with God as the forefront. I want my wife, and I also want her to want me.
It sounds like there was a meeting of the minds. I don't know if that contract is still in place. So I'm going to take you back to a time as my jury knows I would call the daffodils and daisies phase, when everybody was very happy. Mrs. Penn, take me back, because you were 22 years old. You were actually a teenager when you all met, just coming into womanhood. How did you all actually meet?
Well, James and I, we met on Discord, which is like a gaming platform.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of like WhatsApp, but we met.
Gaming platform that you can play anywhere around the world, right?
Yeah, you can play any game, meet anybody. Yeah, it's very worldwide.
Okay, so y'all are both nerds.
Yes.
There is not a thing wrong with nerds. Just before I came out here, I was playing dominoes in the back, okay? So I got you. I feel that. So you all both bet on a gaming platform. Did you find that you had some things in common?
We had a lot in common. He was very funny. I'm also very funny. But something that we clicked on a lot was both, being Christian. He wasn't a Christian at the time, but I was a Christian. And he was interested in learning more about my faith. So eventually he also became Christian. Took like a year, but...
Look at you. Okay, and so that's a good thing, okay?
Yeah, and something that, after we started dating, before we started dating, this was already set in stone, that we both would wait until marriage to have sex because we believe in abstinence before we get, before you get married. And yeah, we did do that. We were both virgins, so we waited until marriage, and it was very blessed. But I feel like after, having all these experiences with him and everything, that he's changed. Something happened, and I just want to answer. I feel like maybe he's not into me anymore, or maybe we're not compatible. I don't know what happened.
I'm telling you, Mrs. Penn, this will be extremely disappointing because I'm over here doing my whole Disney fantasy, Cinderella and Snow White and the Sleeping Beauty and Jasmine and all of the princesses. I'm feeling good about it, but now you made me feel like there's a question. Mr. Penn, what did you think when you first met this beautiful lady and you all clicked the way you did?
I thought her spirit and personality were beyond attractive, truthfully. It drew me closer and closer to her the more that we talked, and the more I fell in love with her. And then when I got to meet her in person, the cooking really did it in too. So that and everything just brought me right to her.
You lucky dog, you lucky dog. So it sounds like I say daffodils and daisies. What went wrong?
When we first started dating, he told me that he used to have a pornography addiction, and that I wouldn't have to worry about that because, it was a deal breaker for both of us, that we wouldn't have to look at any of that kind of stuff. And
so you all had a full-on, fulsome conversation about this?
Many conversations.
Okay.
Yeah. But I kind of just took his word for it, like, okay, well, he said he doesn't watch porn anymore, so I guess he doesn't watch porn anymore. But we were on Zoom. He was screen sharing, his screen, and I saw these group chats pop up, and it was a bunch of just pornography and inappropriate stuff.
Okay, Mr. Penn, what's with this porn addiction? Because a past situation would not be popping up unless it is a present situation.
It is something I did not properly get rid of, as she had asked me to in the past. So while we were in a Zoom meeting one time, she just happened to ask for me to check through. And, as I told her, anime is not real people, it's nothing to be too concerned about, But during that period of time, she vocalized to me
So
how
you
real
had,
it
wait a
was.
minute, so you had that Japanese porn, also known as anime.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes, Your
come
Honor.
on now, don't
Yes.
act like I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor. It was in the past, yes. Yes, this is true. But recently, I had seen these emails come up on his laptop, and it was this site, this pornography site, that said, congratulations for being, a member for 3 years. I was completely thrown for a loop. And I made sure to really check it out, really have a good look. I'm like, okay, maybe this is old, maybe.
Y'all been together 3 years.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm looking at my notes.
It was not old. I checked it, and from what I could see, it was very current. And once again, the woman looked nothing like me. Nothing like me. James was driving to the grocery store, and I see him staring at this woman with this long, beautiful, long red hair.
Meaning like he got distracted.
Definitely got distracted.
Because Jessica Rabbit walked by.
Exactly.
I genuinely was looking both ways. I was not staring at this female. Matter of fact, I never even saw her.
He did not look both ways. He looked straight at this woman.
Okay, so Mr. Penn, I hope you didn't just sit there and lie to me or stand there and lie to me, talking about this was in the past.
Absolutely not. I had nothing to do with this site that she is talking about, these porn subscriptions. A matter of fact, the account that she was talking about, which is in relevance to something called deviant art, which is related to just art and everything of that nature, it was something that I was doing on a whim regarding my streaming thing, which I also let go of.
So I'm just curious, why are they congratulating you on 3 years as a member?
Because I had made that account 3 years ago,
Okay.
but I was not active in that nature.
Are you telling me, Mr. Penn, that you were not actively searching on those sites?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Mrs. Penn, I don't know if you can trust that because there were some other instances that made
Yes.
you not trust it.
Yes,
Am I
Your Honor.
correct? So I
much-
cast no aspersions on Mr. Penn. I don't know you well enough to know. But tell me what's with this red hair chick?
James was driving to the grocery store, and I was in the passenger seat. And he was turning into the parking lot, and I see him staring at this woman with this long, beautiful, long red hair, curvy, voluptuous woman. She was beautiful, won't lie. So I'm like, hello, look where you're turning and look where you're going. And he kind of jerks the car back to the road.
Meaning like he got distracted
Definitely got distracted.
because Jessica Rabbit walked by.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I cut to the chase.
That's what it was.
And that made you feel some kind of way.
I felt horrible, but I was also used to it because it's not the first time this has happened. But it hurt because like you almost crashed the car, and the car that I'm in, and I have a lot of insecurity when it comes to like my body and stuff. So
What is wrong with you? You are just as cute as they can be. Absolutely.
thank you.
Mr. Penn is lucky to have you. What are you talking about? Just as cute as you want to be.
Thank you.
No, you need to feel secure.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when I asked him, he was just like, "Oh no, I was looking to see the pedestrians cross the road." But
Mr.
there was
Penn,
only
do you
one lady.
understand what she was talking about? She felt like insecure because she thought your attention was on a Jessica Rabbit-looking girl.
I do understand that is how she was feeling in that way. And I genuinely was looking both ways. I was not staring at this female. Matter of fact, I never even saw her. When we're going down
Lies.
a grocery parking lot,
Lies.
you naturally look both to the left and the right.
You're telling me it wasn't this woman that distracted you at all?
It was.
That is correct.
Do you think I'm dumb? He did not look both ways. He looked straight at this woman. Couldn't even be honest about
You're
it.
never going to agree on who was
course
looking
not.
where, But at least I can understand where Mrs. Penn started to feel a little insecure. I'm not saying that she's right, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. So we just at least need to validate her feelings of how it made her feel, whether or not that was your intention. And I validate you saying that's not what it was, okay? So this can't be the reason that we're in divorce court.
Divorce court.
We get in the bedroom, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a really nice time with my husband. I've been waiting for him all day. He gets off me, gets the basketball, and runs out the door.
I misunderstood her advancements.
Sir, you rolled off her and grabbed a basketball.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Just think about that for 1 second.
Yes, he did.
I'm sorry.
Corey, will you ask the witness to join us, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
I am Nina Gaston, Samantha's older sister.
Why did you agree to come in?
Get a divorce. Let James work on himself. He's not terrible, but there's a lot of stuff he has to work on, Your Honor, and I haven't seen any improvements at all.
Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Penn, since being married to Mrs. Penn, have you visited or used any dating websites?
Polygraph examination revealed